What's going on, guys? So Mighty back out again with your weekly Rust Skins video, and as we can see, we've actually got another new FacePunch item, and that is the Movember Moustache. So that is a pretty exciting thing to be looking at, which we will start off with, I'm assuming. No, we will not, but let's just do it. We're going to start off with the other Movember Moustache. Alright guys, just quickly, this is a little cut-in voiceover, but the Movember Moustache is obviously also a charity item, so it is unlikely that this item is going to be marketable, so everything that I say on this point onwards is if it is marketable. But if it's not marketable, if you do want to buy it as a quote-unquote investment, then buy it on the last day just in case you can't actually sell it afterwards, and if you can't, then just refund it. But overall, I do think that this is probably not going to be a marketable item just because it is a charity item. Going for $7.25, it is actually a bandana skin, so very similar to the beard bandana that was going for $7.35, I'm pretty sure, off of the Rust Item store during Christmas time, if I remember correctly. That's going for around about $8.50, say, and you're actually making around about $20 profit loss on that one. So overall, I do actually think the Movember Moustache is probably going to perform very similarly to the beard, depending on how many get bought, but at the moment it is number one on the top sellers. So just quickly, I'm going to cut the screen. As you guys can see right now, this is the screen that I look at, and the top sellers is right here. So this is just the Rust Item Store website, and as you can see, it does say top sellers up here, and then it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. 1 being the highest quantity sold out of all of the items. So it's not 100% accurate, but it is a pretty good generalized way of looking at what is the top seller at the moment for the week. So if you want to check that out, then just go to the Rust Item Store website and check that out for yourself, because obviously these are going to change throughout the week. But overall, for the Movember Moustache, definitely a really cool, unique looking skin, but I do think it is going to perform the same way as the Santa beard, which unfortunately isn't really fantastic. At the start, the Santa beard did go down in price, down to like $3 or something, and then now it's gone back up, so slightly above the Rust Item Store, but after tax you will still lose a little bit of money. So the Movember Moustache will most likely do the same thing. So what I will recommend to do is to save your money for the Rust Item Store and pick it up with a buy order on the community market, and that is how you're going to make your max potential profits on the Movember Moustache. So for that reason, I will not recommend investing in the Movember Moustache on the Rust Item Store for this week, and I will recommend still investing in it on the community market with a buy order, because I still do think it's definitely going to make you money as long as you can get it for a good price with a buy order. Righty, so it seems like we've got like 1 million items this week, because we've got 3 items from the same set, which is now the Gentleman's set. So we've got the Gentleman's Fedora, Tips Fedora, we've got the Gentleman's shirt, and we've got the Gentleman's pants. These are all going for $1.45 each, which is standard store price for clothing. Just to point out, the shirt is a burlap shirt, and it is actually really quite unique. Overall, I'm definitely going to recommend investing in the Gentleman's shirt, as I do think it definitely is a really standout looking burlap shirt, very high quality, and overall it is just really one of the best burlap shirt skins in my opinion. So the fact that it's only $1.45 and it's not already more expensive on the Rust Item Store definitely is a plus, and it should make it a pretty safe investment for this week, especially as a long-term item. The Gentleman's Fedora is a boonie cap skin, and in my opinion, all boonie cap skins are going to be safe investments, because boonie caps, owning a boonie cap is semi pay to win, just because at the lower tiers throughout Rust, you can't actually craft the boonie cap unless you have a boonie cap skin, and the boonie cap does have slightly higher head protection compared to a regular cap or a burlap head wrap. So in my opinion, does make it slightly pay to win. It's going to give you a slight advantage in the game, and the fact that the Gentleman's Fedora is a meme looking skin, a high quality, well made skin as well, and only $1.45, I do think that all of that combined together is going to make the Gentleman's Fedora a safe investment for this week as well. So overall, I will recommend investing in the boonie cap and the burlap shirt, although moving over to the Gentleman's pants, they're also going for $1.45, but I do think that these look far too similar to the default pants, and they can easily be substituted with other pants instead. Also, depending on how they look in game, depending on how dark they are, because I can't see them at the moment, you guys will be looking at them right now. If they do look dark, / darker than the default pants, which I'll show you guys a comparison of. If they do look darker and they're like similar color to the blackout, then perhaps they will be a good investment just because they'll be a darker looking pair of pants. Overall, I'm not going to recommend investing in them just because I do think they look too similar to the default pants. And overall, I do think that these are going to perform the worst out of the gentleman's set. So for that reason, I will not recommend investing in the gentleman's pants for this week, but I will recommend investing in the bell-up shirt and the beanie cap. Righty, moving over to the taxi cap. So this is going for $1.45, and this is going to be a good item if you're driving around a taxi that isn't real. Some people call it a fake taxi. Overall, the fact that it is standard store price, I do think that that is going to make it a safer investment, but the demand for baseball caps really isn't that high because they are pretty much discarded within the first half an hour of you playing your white. But overall, as a role player item, I do still see potential in the taxi cap going up in price and making you some easy money. I really don't think the taxi cap is going to get oversaturated. Currently, it is last on the top sellers, which is a good spot for it to be at in terms of investing. So overall, if it does remain in the bottom half of the Rust Item store for this week, then I will recommend investing in the taxi cap for this week. But I do still think it is going to be a long-term investment and not a very good short to medium-term investment. So overall, I will recommend investing in the taxi cap for this week, and I do think it will be a safe investment. All right, moving over to the Retrowave AR, going for $3.60, which is above standard store price. Obviously is a continuation of the Retrowave set. So we've already had the crossbow, the SAR, the sleeping bag, and the Retrowave bow. And I really do like this set. I do think it is definitely a standout set in my opinion, but it is getting put on some things that already have some pretty standout skin. So going for $3.60, it's going to make this AK skin a lot harder to be investing in. And there is a lot of AKs on the community market. Currently, the Retrowave's cheapest item is the Retrowave Crossy, going for $3.29. And then the SAR is going for $4.07. So the $4.07 is still making you a slight profit loss. And when comparing it to the Retrowave AR, I do personally think the AR is going to perform better, but the fact that it's going for $3.60, I do think there is better items to be investing in for this week. So if you do want to pick up a Retrowave AR, what I would recommend doing is placing a buy order on the community market and investing in it from there instead, and that is how you're going to maximize your potential profits. So overall, I won't recommend investing in the Retrowave AR from the Rust Item store for this week. Alrighty, moving over to the toy shotgun. This is a pipey skin going for $2.90. I do think this is a fine price for the pipey skin to be at, and overall there's only 2 pages of pipey skins on the community market, and most of them are above the $2.90 already, so that is looking good for us. Plus, there is only really one colorful looking pipey skin, which is the koi pipey, and the rest are more dull in color. And the koi is also the most expensive pipey skin on the community market, going for around about $16 off the top of my head. So overall, the toy shotgun water pipe skin is going to be a safe investment in my opinion. It is a meme skin, it is a unique looking skin, it is a standout skin, and it is going for $2.90, but I do think that that is okay in this situation. Overall, I will recommend investing in the toy shotgun water pipe for this week, and I do think that it is going to be a safe investment. Well, all right. Moving over to the little cloud box. I love me some good box. This is going for $2.15, and it is a small wooden storage box. So these are usually pretty safe investments. Currently, there is 3 pages of wooden storage boxes, and there is actually only 4 that are below $2.15. So overall, I will recommend investing in this. You don't really need to hear my opinion, because I do think that either way, wooden storage boxes have a pretty low chance of not making you money. So I do think that the little cloud box will be a good investment. Overall, my thoughts on the skin though, I do like the look of it. It would be skits if it glowed. Unfortunately, it doesn't. Would have made us more money, but that is okay. The fact that it's going for $2.15 is good enough for me, and overall, I do still think that this is a pretty cool looking skin, and I'm actually excited to see the new weather system in Rust, because I haven't actually been playing lately, so I haven't got to see the new weather system yet. So I'm pretty excited for that, and I am also pretty excited for the stonks that are going to come from the little cloud box. So I will recommend investing in this skin for this week. Alrighty, moving over to the melted blast door. This is a sheet metal door skin going for $2.15, which is the standard store price. Overall, personally, I don't actually think this is a very standout skin at all. I think this is going to blend into the community market like that. I'm pretty sure I can see like a skull in this Melted Blast door. The overall pattern of it, I swear I can see a skull in it. I might be wigging out, but $2.15. Overall, I'm still not going to recommend investing in the Melted Blast door skin for this week, just because I don't really think it is a standout skin, and I don't think that people are going to see much reason in buying this. So I don't think that the demand really is going to be there for the Melted Blast door to be making you some decent profit or enough for it to be worth investing in over other skins for this week. Currently it is third last on the top sellers, so the Little Cloud box and the Taxi Cap are below it, but I do still think that the Melted Blast door isn't going to be a very good investment for this week, so for that reason I'm not going to recommend investing in the Melted Blast door. Alrighty guys, so this is my cart for this week. I'm getting one of everything except for that door. I'm personally just not a fan of it, if I'm to be completely honest. Getting a few of some other stuff, the Taxi Cap, the Gentleman's shirt, the Gentleman's fedora. It's going to cost me $28.95. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I'm also going to be doing the Glacial Visage box giveaway again, just because the last person didn't actually claim it when they won, so I'm going to be re-rolling that on this video. So comment down below. The video giveaway is restarting on this one. Comment down below what your favorite skin is for this week, and next week I will randomly choose a winner, and once they comment, if they comment, then they get the prize. If they don't comment, then it's just going to get re-rolled again until someone does. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and remember, have a skits one.
Why? 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 Why?